Okay, I bet you YouTube stopped. I know Facebook stopped. Yep, YouTube definitely stopped. Okay. All right, we're live on this one. So now I have to get rid of this chat. It was 12 degrees this morning. By the way, the weather down south is not looking good. I saw the maps last night. Let's see. Like Texas. I said that a few days ago, though. I was right. All right, we need to get rid of this one. Oh, who cares? I'm not even going to worry about that right now. Really. Okay, we're good. I think. Anyway, hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Now it's all about New Year's. Happy New Year. Alexa, what's the temperature right now? It was like 12 this morning.
This morning, you can look for mostly sunny skies, with temperatures around 26 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not what I asked. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's 15. Wow, it went up by 3 degrees. It's a balmy 15. So, yeah, I had to go next door, do a couple things. Let's see what the weather looks like now. I know from looking at the maps last night, Texas looks like they were going to get some storms. Not nice ones either. Because of that Gulf moisture coming up. Oh, yeah, they got some moisture coming up. Oh, and there's a low cold air coming behind it. Houston, Eastern Texas. You might get it today. Not good. So all that Gulf moisture coming up, this cold air interacting. See that circulation? Well, right there where this meets, and there's actually like a weak low pressure in there. Texas is going to be stormy today. If I had to guess. Just looking at maps. I don't know their forecast, but I was looking at that Gulf moisture coming. I was like, uh-oh. With this colder air coming down behind it, and this warmer air ahead of it, they're probably going to get storms in here today. I wonder if the radar shows anything. Well, there's some. There is a low there. Look at these storms already by Dallas, west of Dallas. I knew it. I could see it on the map. Wow, those are nasty storms. Holy. See, this could be, I hate to say it, isolated tornadoes in here today. Because of that colder air with that warmer Gulf air, the circulation in the atmosphere. That could be nasty today. Let me look at the rest of the country. Look at Washington, Vancouver, Northern California. Well, not Oregon, I mean. California's way down there. Nasty weather up here, too. The rest of the country, there's a few showers here. It looks quiet. Doesn't look too bad. But here in Texas, that's where the weather needs to be watched today. I want to see my other one. Radar Omega. Let's check Radar Omega. All right, there's that weather up there. There's a low pressure offshore. there's a front. There's the front. Right where the front is. That warm Gulf air ahead of it. That colder air behind it. You're going to get storms all up in here. Let's look at the radar. There's the storms. There's 3 alerts. There's no bad alerts because it would be in red. Yeah, there's nothing there. It's early though. It's all in Texas. These storms. This has to be watched throughout the day. If you live in that area, you need to be mindful of your weather because there could be. I wonder what they're saying. Alexa, what's the weather for Fort Worth, Texas today?
In Fort Worth, Texas, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for thunderstorms with a high of 58 degrees and a low of 48 degrees.
Wow, 58 with thunderstorms. That's crazy. Alexa, what's the weather for Dallas, Texas today? Same thing.
Right now in Dallas, Texas, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has thunderstorms with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 49 degrees.
Oh, wow. Look at how that's moving up. Wow. That's why you can have tornadoes, isolated tornadoes in these bands. They need to watch their weather today throughout Texas. No doubt. No doubt. So if you live in Texas, especially central to eastern Texas, watch your weather today. At least that's what I see. Based on the maps. That's how I forecast. Maps. I want to just go to AccuWeather, see if they're saying anything. Oh, right there. Right on cue. It's crazy. Severe weather to rattle south central U.S. through Friday. The Houston metro area will be among the areas of risk of thunderstorms capable of producing damaging winds, hail, flooding downpours, and isolated tornadoes later this week. A potentially volatile post-Christmas severe weather event will put more than 10 million people at risk. South central United States, just like I said. And then it's going to shift more to the east because of that Gulf moisture coming up and that colder air wrapping around it. That's bad.
What happened?
No, the weather down south.
It's bad?
Louisiana,
What is
Texas,
it? No. What is it?
even into Arkansas. What?
Hurricanes?
No. Hurricanes are more in the summer and late, like early fall. When was this posted? Yesterday. This was yesterday. This is old. Friday it shifts east. So yeah, you need to watch your weather down south from Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, all throughout this area. You got to watch your weather. And then over here, they're getting pounded in British Columbia with these low pressures that are just coming on shore. In BC. Let's see what's going on with them. Here's another one inbound. Boom. More nasty weather for them Saturday. There's a low here. Washington, Oregon, California is going to have a little bit of moisture coming in. But really, it's up here. So Saturday, another low pressure for the folks up north, west. This is the Euro model. I never used the American. Yeah, they got an active pattern. Wow. This cannot be trusted though. This is far out. Too far out. But yeah, they got some potentially nasty weather up there in British Columbia. Washington State, Oregon. Genghis, if you were here, this King's Cake coffee from Louisiana is just outstanding. I love this coffee. I know you're probably getting ready for work, but I love this coffee. If you've never tried it, you can get it on Amazon. It's called Community King's Cake Mardi Gras coffee. It comes from Louisiana. It is outstanding. The flavor is outstanding. It's a little pricey, but it's good. It's got a very unique taste. Matter of fact, let's grab the bag, see what it says. I got the fires going. It's chilly. I gotta put the glasses on. Alexa, brighten, not my expensive glasses. These are those 99-cent jobs. Actually, there's no such thing. It's $1.25 now.
Okay.
That took time. So this is it. A festive blend of cinnamon spice and sweet vanilla flavor. Oh, is it good? It really is good. You can get it, like I said, you can get this on Amazon. This is my favorite. The Mardi Gras King Cake. Oh, it's so good. Even the smell is so good. Alexa, dim living room light, please. Before I go blind.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I gotta do. I need tires for my bicycle. Since I put 1,400 miles on my bike already. In just a few months. Since late spring to early fall. Because I haven't been bike riding in the last few weeks. Because I've been so busy. So I gotta get new tires for my bike. Maintenance is important. I can't wait to do the 360 videos. They say it comes Monday, but it'll be Tuesday. Because the post office, I'll be nice, is unreliable. Mom could be lurking. I doubt they're gonna have at Walmart my tires. Oh. Oh, they do. Folding bike, that's my tire. Wow, they're expensive. I don't like those. Oh, it's $39 for two. Oh, that's good. Size guide. For folding bicycle replacement tires for mountain bike. Oh, I like those treads. But do I want that? Let me check Amazon. I don't see the mountain bike tires for a trail is too much. 26-inch times 1.95/47-559. Those are the tires I have on now. That's 50-59. See, this is not good. It has to be precise. I might have to buy them from the place I bought the bike. Let's do that. I don't want to get tires that don't fit. Equipment. Tires and tubes. Electric bikes. Now it took me to the bikes. They don't even have them. This is gonna suck. So this is where I bought the bike. On this website. This is my bike. It's on sale. That is my bike. Yes, that is my bike. Though I modified the hell out of it. Compatible accessories. I own 3 batteries. Oh, it folds right up. I love it. There's my bike right there. There's the bike. That's my bike. I modified the heck out of it though. I bought a new seat. I put a cup holder. I took those stupid fenders off. That light I put on the handlebars. I put a cargo rack. I've got all kinds of lights and goodies on mine. I really... Manuals. We gotta look at the tire. Screw that. Why don't I... Where's the accessories? I can do 50 on 1 battery. And I have 3. And there's a way to That's a lie. There's a way to crack the pad so you can do over 20, which I did. I can do 26. I forgot what they call the word. It's like you can. That's not true. Oh shit. Performance components. Performance. This is gonna suck. I can't find this. They have to have tires. All right, I need to talk to somebody. I believe that's my bike. It's not the fat tire. It's not that one. It's not that one. Yeah, that is my bike. Just to be sure. It is this one. Chat with Vivi. I would like to purchase replacement tires for I don't see them on website. What? Oh, they're not around? Oh, bullshit. I want a phone call. Let's get that off the screen. Phone. We are not online. We will email you back. That's really lovely. How could they not have the tires? That's so retarded. They have to have the tires. They only have this bullshit as accessories. That's... BS. Performance. Rims, brakes. Tires. Okay. So that doesn't really matter. 26 by 195. I'm gonna try to search with this instead on Amazon. And Amazon got shit. I mean, Walmart has garbage. Okay, we're back to this. There they are. I got the exact same tires. 26 times. Those are 60. No good. This is them. 36 for a two pair. I mean, a pair. And it comes with the tubes. Oh, hell yes. That's what I want. That be the ones. Before I add, let me add this to cart. I want to see if there's any other tires. Those are the same ones. I also look how many people buy them. The ones I looked at, more people bought those than any other. $493 reviews. These were a great replacement for the tires on my hybrid bike. Looks pretty sturdy. They ride smooth on pavement and make no noise. That's it. That's the one. Comes tomorrow. $40. Let me see if I have any points. Nope. Alright, we'll have to use that. Place order. Done. They'll be here tomorrow. That's crazy. And they pretty much look like the ones I have now. Save image. I need tires. The front one is fine. The rear is bad. It's worn. But I'm going to swap out both tires and keep the other one as a spare. This is the tires I just bought. What's up, Genghis? I was just talking about you. I said you're probably at work. You know what I'm drinking, right? You know. it's got to be this. You know that. You created a monster with this. You did. It's like one of the worst things anybody could ever do. Just saying. So I just bought these tires. These are good for my bike. It comes with the tubes, the tires. Forgot about that other shit. That's just to take the tire off. I have plenty of that. I have a tire repair kit. We ain't playing games. If you seen my bike, well, in the video you could see it. I actually talk about it. I should put the bike on. It's in the kitchen right now. And show you how many miles I put on that bike. Over 1,400 in just a few months. That's like driving a car from Buffalo, New York to Miami, Florida. That's how much biking I've done in just a few months total. That's kind of crazy. But maybe in the video. Huh? I can't hear you. You could even see it. There's plenty of shrimp. And look in one of the freezers. Check one of the freezers. It's a blue box. Look at this. You see that? It's worn. It's wearing out. The front one's not bad, but this rear one's got to be changed. The last thing I need to do is get a flat. Hell no. But in the video, I even talk about it. And the black freezer, black refrigerator, not the white refrigerator. Oh, Jesus, let me get it. Let me get it. I'll get it. She was right. There is none. I must have ate them yesterday. I have more shrimps, but they got to be breaded. But if you listen to the video, you'll hear what I said. To loosen it. But they're super tight. And they hook. Look at the threads on the back of that tire. Look at that. They're worn. You can see how they're worn. See it? You could see it. It's worn. Right there. You could definitely see it. So I don't buy things just because to buy it. Because I need it. It's 1,400 miles on this bike. Which is what I want. I want it to be tight. Yeah, that bungee is super tight for that rod. I mean, really tight.
I tell you. But that's the way it's got to be.
It has to. In order for it to be as stable as possible.
For this to be stable.
You saw this, right, Genghis? How I built this piece on the bike? Let me get down on my... over here. And I had to bracket it in two places. It's a PVC pipe. On the side of the bike cargo rack frame. Oh my God. So I had to put these two hose clamps. I put tape around this to hold it better in the middle where this is, just move or slide. And then I attached the clamp that goes to the pole up that way.
This is a place, this is a home.
What is it, Mom?
Family.
What is it?
This is not like
Just please tell me.
It says here, Walmart.
Okay.
at the storage location.
Okay. That's probably the receipt from the. I don't know what you're looking at.
Well, you look at it.
Yeah, leave it there.
Everything with you, leave it there, leave it there, leave it there.
Yeah, leave it there. I'll look at it.
What, tomorrow or maybe New Year's or something? Oh, I gotta get my phone back.
Anyway, so look how
Then I use two bungees, two tight bungees that actually hook onto the pole. Why? For less vibration.
hold on. Mom is flirting around. She's in the area.
To keep it more stable. So this is what I had to build onto my bike. This PVC pipe. So I could clamp this on flush. And I put these two hose clamps, one here and one here. And then I ran this thing. And I'm going to tell you, with the two bungees and plus it's anchored down there, this thing does not move. And the thing is, I could just collapse it. See, this thing is stable.
Yeah, it's not moving.
And the great thing is it collapses, telescopic. So here, I'm bringing it down now. Now it's here and here. And now it's there. And after I take the bungees off, I can just unscrew the pole and that's it. So it's an easy attachment for me. So when I do the 360 videos,
It comes
That's how I'm
Monday,
gonna
but
do
I
it.
say Tuesday.
so let me put my phone down and take
See
off
how I modified the
bungees.
bike? I put that seat, of course, because the one that it comes with is super uncomfortable and it's not wide. I put this awesome light in the back of the bike. I moved the light from the front to the handlebar in the front. I put, of course, a bottle holder. I got so much stuff. A phone holder. I got so much stuff on that bike. Cargo rack. That is a big deal.
Let's do that for a second.
Not just the rack, but the cargo bag is important.
Okay. So the bungees, I don't know if you could see this. I can't tell the angle.
Those tires are
You
bad.
should be able to. The bungees hook right directly onto the pole. And they're super tight. And I mean super tight, because they have to be. So I just go around this to loosen it. But they're super tight. And they hook right around the pole. Which is what I want. I want it to be tight. I don't want it to be loose. And they're tight, let me tell you. But that's the way it's got to be. For this to be stable. See? Now, that's just me moving it. If I'm on the bike, it's going to be more stable. But this really stabilizes it. And then, it's as simple as unscrewing it to where I anchored it and done. Just like that. So this is going to work. This is really going to work awesome. And I had to build some kind of a rig, which I did, so I can put the 360 camera on this telescopic rod and ride the bike, and it'll be above me, and it'll be stable as I can possibly make it. So that's freaking awesome. It took me about an hour to figure out how I was going to rig it. But that's it. It's all attached. Here's the piece. And like I said, it goes to a PVC pipe that's on the side with two hose clamps holding it down. Plus I put black tape around the PVC pipe to the cargo rack frame. And this is, like I said, the hose clamps are holding it in. This ain't moving. This is not moving. This piece is not moving. So this worked out awesomely. I must say, my idea, everything I thought in my head when I went to Home Depot to buy the pieces worked flawlessly. And that's what it's about. It's a little simple engineering, a rig to make this work on the bicycle. Because this bike has too much stuff. If I didn't have this cargo bag, it would have made things a lot easier. But I'm not getting rid of my cargo bag.
No way.
No way. And this bike has a lot of stuff on it. So, but yep, we're gonna need tires soon. That I see.
See the tires. That's what I was showing
I
the
mean,
video
this
for.
bike has. Oh yes, we're definitely gonna need tires soon, especially the rear. I can see that now. This one is getting a little bit worn. The front is fine. The rear needs a tire. I'm gonna buy tires soon.
But you can't just change one. You
This
got to
bike
change
has
them both.
1,400 miles on it already. And I haven't been bike riding because the weather, it's just been so cold. But that's gonna change.
Look
So,
at
I just
look at
wanted to
Tycho.
make this
Tycho's
video
like,
on how I made that.
what the hell is
postcard.
he doing?
All right, Merry Christmas. Have a great one.
There you go. So I noticed it when I was doing that rig. Wait a minute. I need tires. I need tires. But remember, I got 1,400 miles on that bike. Never had a flat, never had a problem. But it's time to put some new ones. And you just can't, when you have two different types of tires, it's like a vehicle on your car. If it's a two-wheel, you can do the two at a time. If it's an all-wheel, you got to do all four. You can't have one not matching the others because it ruins the other tires to wear. So I'm going to have to. I have to see if this tire is very similar to the one that I have now. If it's not, I'm going to have to swap both tires out on the bike, which kind of sucks. But I could always use the one in the front as a spare in the moving forward. But I may have to swap them both out. It's the smart thing to do. Just put two new tires on it. And I did get the brake pads replacement. They don't need it yet. But I always like to be prepared. I like to have my stuff like there. So I already got the brake pads. And the good thing about that site, other than tires, is any replacement part, even the motor, it's all available on that website. And it's here in the United States. It's not coming from China or Korea. It's here. Which makes things a lot easier. But they're pretty good about the replacement parts. I just can't believe with the accessories. Replacement parts, all parts. I bet you I find it now. I bet you. I think they're based out of Korea though, South Korea. This company. But they have plants all over the place. No thanks. See, now this is the replacement parts. See, that's not my size. And that's a fat tire. That's not mine. But, I mean, they've got the parts. There's the motor. That's my motor. Right there, the 500. But you can buy them in other places. It doesn't have to be here. This is important. The disc brake rotor. These are the little things you eventually might have to buy. Cables, there's the pads. I bought those. Not those rectangular ones. These are the ones for my bike. I already got those. So it has all the parts. Even that's what I have on mine. So anything I need, I could just grab it from here to match my bike, and I know it's going to match. Which is great. So this is helpful. To have a place where they have all the parts, order it, boom. Or, like I just did, copy exactly what it is. That's the front wheel. $169 for a rim. It's the whole thing though. That's a lot of money. It's almost like for buying these parts, you might as well buy a new bike. What's the spokes? I mean, really? It's 30%. As a matter of fact, I want to see something. How much is the bike? Is there a discount right now? I could have sworn I saw it. Christmas Eve. Oh, hell no. 30% more? I doubt that. At Christmas Extra, 30% off. Oh no, $30 off. I thought it said 30%. So that's not. That would have been, I would have bought another bike. If it was 30% off, I was grab another bike. Use it for parts. I'm not even kidding. But it's $30 off. I bought 2 batteries. I have 2 spares. That's plenty. So I have a total of 3 batteries for this bike. And they go in the cargo bag. If I'm doing a long distance trip, like New York City, where I'm doing 60 miles, I'm bringing 2 spares just in case. What if I get hurt? What if I get a cramp? It's for emergency. Because I don't have to worry about, I could just throttle my way all the way back. No pedaling. It's not about, because this was a conversation when I was first looking into these bikes. It is great for hill assist. But if you are dependent on using the electric, you're cheating. You're cheating yourself for the exercise. You're letting the bike do the work for you. You're not grinding. I don't want that. The only reason I bought it is because if I do have a need for it, it's there for me. What if I get tired? What if I get, like I said, there was one time I had a calf cramp on my left leg. I was like, oh boy, here we go. And I used the electric and I cruised all the way back because I didn't want to get it. If there was an injury, I could make it worse by pedaling. No good. Then there was one time I had a rib cage pain from biking so much. And I said, I'm using the electric. So there are, especially as you get older, you might have more issues happen when you're out there. You know, you gotta take the precautions. I carry a first aid kit. I carry new inner tubes, just in case. I have a tire repair kit. I've got the batteries in that cargo bag. I've got pretty much everything I need. God forbid something happens. Of course, the phone is there for an emergency. But the problem is sometimes you're in these remote areas. You're on your own. You may not have a signal up here in a lot of places. Then what? The good thing is there's a lot of people that ride these trails, biking, cycling, and pedestrians doing their walks, but not in like the middle of a remote area. You got to depend totally on the people that are doing the cycling, because people ain't walking through those remote areas. It's too far from a parking lot or whatever. So, God forbid there's no signal on the phone. What if I have a heart attack? What if I hit something and I fall? And I can't reach anybody through my phone. You have to think about all the contingencies. God forbid there's an emergency. Not that saying that it will ever happen. I mean, I even carry this in my cup holder on my bike. I created this with black tape around the bottle. This is bear spray. Because I do ride where there's bear. So I put black tape so it stays snug. It's so snug now I can't get it out. I didn't put black tape. I put duct tape. See the duct tape? So this is what goes in the bike. It's a Starbucks coffee thing. But it fits right in my cup holder. This goes in like that. And it stays snug. Otherwise it would be loose without the tape. So I carry this when I go through the trails near a population of black bear. Because you never know. And it's right there on the bike. If I need to grab it, boom. I hope to God that never would happen. But you never know. You never know. Because it is bear country in some parts here. It's not a joke. And those trails, there's caves. Well, where do you think their dens are? In those caves. So you got to be really careful. And Merry Christmas still, belated Christmas to all those. I'm seeing the messages coming in. For those who may be watching on Facebook right now, I'm seeing the messages. I'm not looking at it. I have 5 pop-up chats, but... So Ava, Merry Christmas belated to you. Happy New Year now. It's all about Happy New Year. I'll be having a nice little party here. It may not be a lot of people, but we're still going to party. I don't know what's happening with Chantal and Mike, but I know Woody and Petita will be here. Mark can't make it. Of course, a lot of people spend the time with their families and friends. And they stay local. Who wants to... Well, he can stay over. He stayed over for Thanksgiving. Mark did. But who wants to be out there? You don't want to be driving to go home. Especially he lives 90 minutes away from me in Connecticut. There's no way. And he doesn't drink. Mark never drinks, ever. But it's the point. It's not about you. It's about the crazies out there that may have had a drink. It's dangerous out there. I would pretty much, even though he's not drinking, I would tell him he's staying over anyway, if he were to come. Nobody's leaving. You are not leaving the house unless you have a place, you rented a hotel or something nearby. But to travel long distances, I don't feel good about that for people when they come over. It's dangerous. Even though there's so many checkpoints up here. There's a lot of checkpoints up here. State police, local police. You know, this is not upstate New York. It's I would call it downstate New York. It's still like 85 miles north of New York City. So it's far enough from that madness down there. But they enforce stuff up here. They don't play up here. You don't want to be driving on the highways anywhere up here speeding because they'll get you. There's a big presence on 84, 87. Those are the main highways near me. They'll get you. And then you got to deal with the local. And they don't play. So the town police, which I've been living here 18 years, so I'm pretty familiar. I know, and I know them too. Well, I know some of them. Especially the lieutenant. And they're great, let me tell you. And I know, like I said, I have contact with a few. And have had contact with a few police officers here in the town. They're awesome. They're all business, that's their job. They have a job to do. But they're so friendly and cordial and polite. It's like you can talk to them like anybody else. You know what I mean? It's not like there's some kind of a proverbial chip on their shoulder with an attitude. No, not here. They're very friendly. They're very community-based up here. I'm talking about where I live. I'm not joking. I can call my lieutenant contact right away if I have a question. If he's, available. It takes just me calling him. He's on my contact. It's that simple. That's the kind of relationship. I don't have to call dispatch. I call him. If I have a problem. Now, if there's an emergency, I call dispatch. And they know me there. They know me in the town police headquarters. So that's a good thing to have a relationship with your local law enforcement too. Because if shit were to hit the fan, and it is a true story, and I still have the videos to prove it, sadly. I had a stalker a few years ago, like 8 years ago. And I mean, this person was obsessed with me like in a love way. It was a female. And the person, I believe, had some kind of issues. And the person said that if I stopped talking to them, they would do something drastic. Physical harm to themselves. I went right to the police. They contacted the authorities in Florida, and they went to her home to do one of those checks. Now, it's hard to make a decision to do that, but it's better to do something than to do nothing and something does tragically happen. I'd rather do something like that and take it to that level because you just don't know. And what if something bad happens? Then it's coulda, shoulda, woulda, and I did nothing. But I did. So that was resolved. And it was because of the communication I had with the local police. I need to come in. I got to talk to you. This is serious. And I showed him the texts. I showed him even a video was made. Not the person on, but the words. They put words on the screen in the video. I have that video to this day. There's a lot of times I do snapshots if there's something threatening, because you know how the trolls are. Sometimes it gets to the point where it's borderline scary, threatening, intimidating. I will screenshot it, and then I will bring it to the police department and say, look what's going on. And if it gets to the point, they'll track them down. Even though they think their IPs can't be found and their accounts can't be found, law enforcement has access to things that we don't. They will find you. If it gets to a point where things are that serious. So I don't play games like that because, you try to be responsible, respectful, but sometimes that's not in your control. Stuff happens. And people do crazy things and say crazy things. And, it's like anything else. Are they serious? Or are they joking? Is this the kind of joke you want to do by saying something stupid like that? That would be like calling your local representative and saying something absolutely foul to them, leaving them a message. Oh, are you nuts? That's not exactly the perfect analogy to use, but how do you know? And if it becomes a persistent pattern of behavior, then they can establish that. Follow me? There's an establishment of what they're doing. And then there's the harassment. It doesn't even have to be. It's just a pattern of consistent harassment. Because everybody's under law. Everybody is protected. You may not know your rights. I mean, it might be something you all need to look into. But there are laws and your rights when they're violated. People don't realize that. People do things behind a keyboard and they do shit loosely. Well, your actions are recorded. That's like if, God forbid, there's a tragedy and there's a crime involved. What's the first thing law enforcement does? They go to retrieve the person's phone. They check what their computers. They see what social media things they were doing. They see the pattern of behavior, the sites you visited, etc. They create the pattern. And what is the motive behind it? So your actions, you have to be responsible for your actions. And even if someone is offensive to you or even intimidating or threatening, you cannot respond in kind and feed into it. Because two wrongs don't make a right. What you got to do is just, okay, just keep doing it. Ignore them. Let them keep doing it. Say nothing or say little in a respectful manner. Because at least from your point, you're not doing anything to aggravate the situation or to even make it worse. Just let them keep doing what they're doing and record everything. Screenshot everything. They're burying themselves. They don't realize it. They think it's okay. See, there is, of course, freedom of speech. But then there is also a line that a person can cross that goes over that threshold for hate speech, threatening, intimidation. There is so much free speech can go before it crosses that boundary where now it isn't protected under the Constitution for free speech. And I think people get that confused, or maybe they have a misunderstanding of what the laws are. And they don't understand the hole they're digging themselves into. Because they could be doing it to you, but not just you. They're doing it to other people too. Because usually that's the way it is. They pick on one, like you, and then they'll move on to this person, and they'll do it to that person, and so forth. And that creates another pattern of behavior. So your actions, your responsibility is important when you're doing social media, streaming, regardless of the trolleys that might come in. And I haven't had the problem, thank God. At least in recent years. Well, maybe a year. Because they do come in from time to time. But nothing that's above and beyond where I have to call my lieutenant friend and say, something's up. That's right. Very good point, Genghis. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. That's a great point right there. I actually like that. I like that. That should be put in quotes. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. I like that. That's a good one. I got to remember that. I'm going to steal that from you. But enough of this, because I was talking about something totally different. But I forgot the heck why I even got involved with all this. I was talking about law enforcement and how awesome they are here in my town. That's how this all got started. And the police presence for New Year's in the town, state police, that's how this whole thing started. Because it is a heavy presence. You don't want to be drinking and driving out here. Because they're going to get you. And you're going to have to, and there are major, severe, possibly consequences by drinking and driving. So don't do it. And it's a danger not to yourselves, but to other people. You're endangering other people as well when you do that. Just not yourself. or the people in your vehicle, God forbid, but all there's also others. So, responsibility, consequences, potentially life-threatening consequences. And like when we go out, and my friend Mike, when we went to see Iron Maiden, he's having a ball drinking. I had a few early because we got there like at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I had a couple early, but I stopped because I'm the driver. He was drinking all night. He was having a great time, but that's good. I'm designated driver. It's all good, but that's the way it should be. I don't have a problem with that. I had a couple of Trooper beers, Iron Maiden Trooper beers, which were really good. They really are good beers. I was like surprised how good they are. I have a 4-pack I'm looking at right up there. But I stopped at about 7. And that, it takes about an hour for like a beer to go out of your system. The concert's over at 11. So I had plenty of time to get that out of my system before I start the drive, which it did because it's a concert, you're moving around, all that. You're even burning it out more by being active. And I was totally sober when we left. And since I don't hardly drink anymore, my tolerance is super low. It doesn't take much for me to get a buzz. It's not like somebody who might drink, I don't want to say on a daily basis, but they have a high tolerance to alcohol. When you don't drink, you don't. It's that simple. So 1 beer, I'm like, whoa. 2, okay. That's it. That's enough. So I definitely know my limits. Ginga says, right on, it's like people think they can express themselves without fear of punishment from the government. I don't want to say government. I would say more from law enforcement. Because government makes it federal. When you say government, it's a federal. I think it's basically law enforcement, period. Oh, you did? You heard that line before and it stuck? No wonder. I thought you came up with that originally. That's a great one. It's a good one, Genghis. That's a good one. So yeah, I mean, it's nice to be home for New Year's, have people stay over, party as much as you want, but you're not going anywhere. You're staying in my home. That's the best thing. You don't have to worry about going anywhere. You're here. You're safe. So that's the best way. Whenever people come over, you're staying. And I'll sleep on the couch if I have to, which I do a lot anyway. I give up my room. There's 3 bedrooms here. Mom definitely gets her bedroom. But there's 2 open ones. Because I'll sleep on the couch. And if worse comes to worse, I break out the air beds. Put one by the fireplace in the dining room. Put one here in the front, in the living room. This couch actually opens into a full-size bed. There's plenty of places to crash people if it was like that. And it's been done in the past for Pine Bush. There's 2 big full-length sofas here. Leather sofas. Well, no, one is leather. The other one is not. But there's 2 sofas. Comfortable. There's plenty of room for people to crash. And that's all it's about. It's just to crash. Just to sleep. I mean, and I have 7 they're twin. I even have a full size, 2 of them. I have 7 twin air beds, not air mattresses, air beds that inflate to like 2 feet high. Those, not those air mattresses that come down to here and then they deflate and you're hitting the ground. You could feel it with your weight. No, these are air beds. And I have a full or a queen size air bed. So there's plenty of things. You plug them in, they inflate themselves. It's really easy. And I've got them stacked in my room. Like everything else in this house is stacked. So, yeah, that's the best way. Just let everybody crash and be safe for the holiday. And the good thing is here, I put the PA system and I put my drum subwoofer, which is 2,000 watts, connected to the PA. So it's loud. The music can be nice. Then the lasers, which I do need to replace, or a bulb. One of them on this side is not working. It works halfway. I may have to figure out what's wrong with it. But I've got 4 lasers, 2 on each side, mounted on the walls. And it's pretty wicked. And I even have a fog machine. The fog machine is too much, though, because a lot of people get annoyed by it. How's the area for the VR? You're knocking things over yet? Dude, I played Batman only for a few minutes yesterday. That shit is crazy. I've never ever used VR in my life, ever. One time, Tom Reed brought it here, and I got sick, dizzy from it. Let me tell you, just from my immediate, quick use playing Batman, it's sick. It is sick. Because you see the arms, right? You see your hands. I am not joking. From holding the controllers, it's bizarre. When I look at my arms on the game, it looks like coming out of my shoulders, exactly where they would be. It's like it literally is where my arm would be out of my shoulder. It's so weird. And then I'm trying to grab the ladder to climb, and you got to move it. And you actually have to move it and push it down to go up the ladder. I was like, what? And then there was I only played like 5 minutes worth. Then there was a part where you got to blow up the bat signal. You have to reach for the Molotov cocktail here on your hip, pull it up, reach for the match on this side to light it, and then you got to crank your arm back to throw it. I was like, this is crazy. It felt so weird. And I'm a newbie. I'm sure people might be watching this and that ain't nothing new. Well, for you, it ain't. For me, it's a new experience. I'm like, holy this is wicked. It's like that. Oh, you got a new SSD? Cool. So yeah. And then I put the new headset connected to which is a game changer. It's a game changer. The new headset, it's so much more comfortable. It stays on the head better. It's got a battery. It comes with 2 batteries. Actually, the other one is charging. I gotta take it out. It plugs into the back so that when the internal, it goes to the other battery. Gives you longer lasting time to use the VR. It's nice. Oh, your nephew got one. Yeah, they stay on the computers all day. I can't do that. I can't play a game all day long. Genghis, I can't do that. I got a headache. I can do it for like an hour, 2 hours, then it's like, I need to stop. You know, some of these people play for hours and hours and hours all day long, every day. It's like, holy. I can't do that. Plus, I have too many other things to do. I have a busy lifestyle. It's not like I could sit here and play games all day. That's impossible. And even if I could, I wouldn't, because it would give me headaches. So no. The space one, I like. I like the space one that I'm playing. It's getting hard too. And it might not look right like when I'm casting it live on the screen. They had the Steam VR set up, but they don't use it much. It's wicked. It is wicked. It's like you're sitting in the cockpit of this craft. And you see everything in space around you. It's like, holy shit. Yes, the one I steer with my head, yeah. It's like, oh my God, this is outrageous. And it is. And it's not hurting my eyes. The Batman one was starting to get to me. But the space one, it's a little easier on the eyes. If that makes sense on the VR. I definitely got to get a racing game. But I can't make the mistake. I have to purchase it through the phone. Or actually purchase it through the VR itself. So it downloads to the VR. Because that's the best way to go.
I'm hungry.
Now this has 500, well not this.
Bill, I'm hungry.
Make some eggs with ham and cheese. I'll take some.
I don't need that.
What?
Eggs with what?
With the ham in the fridge. Sliced ham and cheese.
Oh, you mean like an omelet?
Yeah. Scramble it. Then put the ham on it with the cheese.
You never did that. I was the one who did that.
God.
I'm like, people must be hungry.
But it's best to download the games directly to the headset. That's the best way. Because I made the mistake the other day. I purchased it on the App Store on my computer. Then I still had to download it on the headset to make it work properly. So it's best just to purchase it like when I've got the headset on, to order it directly on while I'm on it. It's called Job Simulator, what they play. I don't know if I like to play like racing games because they can't be that difficult. They can't be that complicated. Because when it's complicated, then you got to use the two hands. Like the Batman one. I'm looking for my Tums. I got like a little upset stomach from the coffee because I don't eat much no more. I can't force myself to eat. I get sick. If Tums, tum. Yeah, I mean, why would you want to play something like that? The only thing is, I'm not liking their racing games. I don't like it. At all. And the graphics for VR is definitely not the best. At all. At all. This is something they need to do more development with. And I'm sure they will over time. But the technology is still not quite there for the VR. It's not like if you're playing a 2D game on a screen, like PlayStation or Xbox. It needs improvement. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. But it's...
Milk good?
What?
The milk, is it good?
Of course. I just got that, Ma. Trending. Let's look at the store. Wow, this one's expensive. I wonder what the hell this is. Behemoth. graphics are nice on. Oh my god.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse.
See, now the graphics are nice on
I was a
this.
fool. And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Wow.
I thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
Look at this.
Only monsters do.
See, now that's cray cray. No, I don't want no more coffee. I'm done. See, that's the one I got now. And I got Batman. It came with it. New releases. Updated weekly. What the hell is this? Cross-platform. Cross-platform. Oh, that's right. I need to link. I can't do it. I don't have it connected. That's why it's saying that. I need to connect my Xbox. I forgot I can do that. I have to connect my Xbox to my VR. And I can get access to all my stuff. I forgot about that. Space Discovery, Racing and Flying. See, where are the good racing games? But I bet you if I connect it to the Xbox, it's gonna be a game changer. See, I'm not liking anything there. At all. Nothing. But what I should do, because it says I could with the VR goggles, connect your Game Pass Ultimate to the VR. Beat Saber? That's not a bad idea. Is that something? I should put the VR on. I should put the VR on. It's the only way to do this right. Because I can't. The only thing is, I may have to stop sharing screens. So this is the new headset. I gotta put this where I can grab them. This is the one that I put on. It's better than the one that comes. This one, this top piece. So it has a cushion on the top. It's adjustable with a wheel. The same as in the back, a wheel to tighten or loosen it. And look at the battery in the back. This is a game changer. A game changer for comfortability and for power. The battery backup, it comes with 2. It's a game changer. It's a must to have. If you're gonna have this, you gotta have something like that. All right, Oculus. Okay, let's share the screen. Now, I won't be able to see chat in a second. I need the headphones. Okay, now you're seeing, I can see my screen. It's crazy because I can see my, I gotta get the right controller. All right, it's this one. First we have to cast. You're gonna see it in a second. Here it comes. Okay, now I'm gonna make that one full screen. Okay, now you can see what I see. So, down here, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. See this down here? So those are the two games, Batman and Endspace. But there's a way to tie in, and I'm still getting familiar with this. Alexa, brighten living room light.
Okay.
Notifications. Oh, the battery's draining. Settings. I don't know if it's in the settings. There's gotta be, I forgot, I saw it yesterday. What is my storage up to? I got plenty. See, I got the YouTube installed. But we need to get link. No, we don't want that. I'm not launching links. The Wi-Fi is connected. I forgot how to do it. Cloud gaming. Open. Oh shit. Get started. I may have to stop the share screen for this, because it'll put up my information. This is important. This is important. All right, I can't see what I'm doing here. It's crazy. I gotta take the goggles off. Oh my God. Let me tell you. It's cray-cray. Let me tie this in so I can do this. This is what I want to do. Get started. Choose your display size, change your surroundings, play seamlessly. Get your controller. Make sure your Bluetooth controller is powered on. What? Where's my controller? Are you serious? And on pairing mode, if you want to use what? Next. Pair your controller. Oh shit, maybe I don't want to do it because it's going to unpair it. Select the controller to connect it and control automatically. You can also pair a new controller. Make sure your controller is powered and in Bluetooth pairing mode. Once it appears on the list, select to continue. How do I pair it? I forgot. I don't know if I want to do that. All right, back. Let's get out of here. All right, I got to confirm my boundary. Oh shit, it's starting Batman. All right, timeout. I'm going to have to go to Walmart today and buy a new controller. I don't want to mess with my controller that goes to my Xbox. I might buy a separate one for this. It'd be stupid because it might screw up my settings for the... I'm going to Walmart. I don't want to do that. It could mess everything up. I don't want to play Batman. Can you see this now? You should be able to. Library. I gotta go to I gotta go to Walmart and buy another controller. I gotta tie in my game, my Xbox. How loud is this? Oh, that's another thing I gotta do. Put the headphone into the mixer board so you hear the volume like this.
Instead of constantly responding to threats, it's time to take the fight to the enemy. You'll be visiting the...
This is hard.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sent in to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission.
It's cool with the turning your head to go in the direction of the ship.
Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relays.
Oh my god, I got killed already. See, this is hard. It's getting hard.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local
I may have to draw them
communications, so external comms relays are required.
and use the
Obviously, the message
structure
that one ship is raiding the external
to block.
platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sent in to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays, take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relays.
There they come. Shit! I missed it. I'm trying to hit these incoming missiles. No! Let's get behind this rock. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck! This is not easy. At all is this easy.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sent in to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays, take their voice. Expect fighter
Whoa. Kamikaze. Oh, that is bull. See, this is not easy. This is not easy. But it's badass.
The Liberation Front side station in which our agent was embedded before he perished.
It really is badass.
Nebula interferes with communications to external comms relay to report.
In the VR, it probably looks like shit while you guys are watching, but in a VR,
What we don't want immediately advertised that the boarding parties will be sending me up to the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect Fighter Interceptor localization to dispense with what's
come on, man.
operate down.
Yeah, they're firing at me. I'm already dying. Alright, maybe there's a way to... I don't know if there's a shield. Primary fire. Primary weapon. Oh shit. I have to use both controllers. I'm using one. Or maybe not. Oh no, I don't. Primary fire. Secondary weapon is X. Alright, timeout. Which is X and which is Y? Alexa, brighten living room light.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Now this is confusing the shit out of me. Because now this one took over. Why? Why did this one take over now? I don't know.
station in which our agent was embedded before he
Oh no, there's no buttons that work here. What the hell?
External comms relay are required.
Oh shit!
Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is ready.
What the hell is that?
Platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sending to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission.
Oh shit, it does.
Their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive.
It switches the weapons over. I can't go reverse. This weapon sucks. That's for sure. Yeah, this weapon sucks. Leave that alone. But why did it now? Okay, it's back to this one. We'll stay with this.
Instead of This is the Liberation Front side station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sending to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays, take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relay.
Come on, blow up.
One comrade down, 2 to go. That's another comrade destroyed. Just one left.
Where is it? Where the hell is it? They are coming after me big time. Oh, they're hitting me. I died before I can complete it. Look at that.
All comrades have been eliminated. Your skirmish was broadcast, but they won't know the extent of it.
That
Expand the resistance.
sucks.
Checks out this.
That really stinks. I should go for that one first.
This is the Liberation Front side station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external
It's these
comms
bases.
are
That's what's
required.
killing me.
Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is ready to get to the platform. We don't want immediately advertised that the boarding parties will be sending to capture the station. Destroy the arrays, take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relay. go.
Kill critical, what the hell? I'm dead already. It's those missiles. That I gotta get the fighters first. They're just whipping me.
This is the Liberation Front side station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communication, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that
There's too many of them.
the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sent in to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy your way. Expect fighter intercept from the local station as defensive forces.
I'm already dead. I wonder if... Are you kidding me? Shit. Oh my god. What's up, Sade? What's happening?
Nothing much. I'm on the way up there, man. You busy?
You're coming today?
Yes, I'm on the way.
All right. Call me when you get here.
Okay. No problem. You okay?
Yes, everything's good.
You're the man. You do this. Santa treat you good?
Hold on. I can't hear you because I got something in my ears. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later.
Call me when you get here.
Okay, Billy. Thank you.
Bye.
There,
What?
there's a cat food that is poisoning the cats and killing them.
Really?
Yeah, they just put short out to me.
Oh my god. I gotta shut this down. He's coming soon.
Yeah.
Sade. He's coming in a little while. I gotta meet him at the house.
Can you imagine now that they're dying, the cats?
I heard you. I heard you the first time.
So,
What cat food is it though?
That's what I was saying. What kind of cat?
You gotta look at the specific brand.
I think I recorded it.
All right. Let me put this away.
This is ridiculous.
Alexa, dim living room lights, 75%.
Okay.
I gotta go to Walmart. I mean, I would. Okay, that's done. Wow, that was just crazy trying to talk to him while I was on the game. But I need to go buy... I don't even know if Walmart has them in stock. GameStop will have them. I don't know. Let's add wood to the fire. Red Star, you still there? Why did you ban me on Twitch? I can unban you as much as I can ban somebody. But I was not a happy person when on Christmas Eve you made the statement that you did about Christianity being a lie to humanity. On the day that is sacred to so many people, And you're going to mention that in a chat while I'm streaming on Christmas Eve? It wasn't appropriate at all. It's disrespectful to a lot of people out there on a sacred holiday. Yes, Christmas. I mean, it's such a big time religious holiday for so many people. Like me watching Christmas Mass with mom. And, you know, there's a fine line of being respectful and disrespectful. And I found it inappropriate. Just, I mean, I can see, you're still on Rumble, so that's good. I can unban you on Twitch. But Christmas is part of Christianity. It is part of Catholicism. It represents the birth of Jesus. Now, if you would have said that there is actual scientific or theoretical things that say he wasn't actually born on that day, that's different. You don't have to mention religion. Christmas is about specifically a religion. You don't have to mention it. Christmas is a lie to humanity. Well, what does Christmas represent? The birth of Jesus Christ. See, so you're saying Christmas was invented by Coke. Again, do you see what I'm saying? For a lot of people that see a comment like that, they can find that reprehensible and just straight up disrespectful. So that's why, you know, just saying, to sell more Coke products. And, you know, Christmas is not just sold by a Coke product. Christmas has been going on for centuries. But, like I said, there are people saying he wasn't actually born on December 25th. There's theories out there it was more like in spring that the actual birth of Jesus Christ was. That's different. If you want to debate, I don't have to do the research. If you're talking about a Coke product to sell Coke products based on Christmas, but anyway, you're on Rumble, so that's good. And Rumble is more of an open forum for discussion. But, you know, it's not a big deal. What is this? Boy, this is old news. I don't understand why they put old news on a message from an email. That's like stupid. That's like a week ago. But you know what? It is what it is. It's in the past. Twitch, dude, Rumble's a much bigger platform than Twitch. I mean, not many people go on Twitch anyway. Twitch is more of a gaming platform. You know what I mean? So Rumble is more an open forum. So anyway, now my neighbor's calling. I can only imagine what he wants from me now over there at the house. But I do got to check Walmart to see if they have these controllers in stock. So I'm going to have to take a ride there. Xbox X controller. I'm going to have to go to GameStop. There's the one. Do they have it in stock? Free shipping. It's the same one. They don't have free delivery today. That's Wired. They got garbage. Everything is shipping. GameStop. I can't believe I'm going to GameStop. How could Walmart not have a wireless controller? That's stupid. Xbox X wireless controller. Pickup. Bundle deal. What is this? Wireless controller. How do I know? Pick up. It says home store. It's definitely not in the mall. I gotta get their phone number. Shit. Let me look it up that way. Oh, here's the phone number. I gotta work later. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. John B. Wells. Just wishing Merry Christmas.
Thank you for calling GameStop, where you can buy two, get one free on all pre-owned games from Wednesday, December 25th until Sunday, the 29th. Press 1 to speak to an associate now.
Come on, associate, pick up.
Thank you for calling GameStop. At this time, all store associates are currently assisting other customers. Please call back in a few minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Please call back in a few minutes. All right. Not when you're... I'm not going to read... I don't want people to know what you're saying on the other forums. So I'll just read it to myself. Again, I'm not going to associate a company and have a diatribe on a company making it about themselves for Christmas. Because so many companies, so many businesses depend on the holiday season to sell their products. Businesses across the board. So to pick one specific company, I mean, they all do it. They all do it. They exploit it for money. Everything's about money. But if you want me to put you back on Twitch, that's not a problem. It's easily done. So it's not a big deal. At least it isn't to me. Let me call them back. And like I said, you're on Rumble. Twitch is a smaller platform in comparison.
Thank you for calling GameStop, where you can buy two, get one free on all pre-owned games from Wednesday, December 25th until Sunday, the 29th. Press 1 to speak to an associate.
I just want to see if they have it in stock. Because I'm not going to drive there for nothing. I don't think Walmart has them, which is stupid. Nobody's picking up.
Thank you for calling GameStop. At this time, all store associates.
That is so ridiculous. All right, hold on. Let me try Walmart one more time. I can't do Amazon. I ain't driving all the way to Best Buy. That's out of the question. In store. Free pickup today. Wireless. They have it. The red one. Options. Buy now. Shipping arrives tomorrow. Pick up today. Add to cart. View in cart. After 2:30. That's perfect. Let me call my neighbor and see what time. And Red Star, I apologize if I was a little too rash to you. It just upset me on Christmas Eve. Especially I'm getting ready to watch Christmas Mass. I was like, but I understand your point now. So I apologize to you. I will admit sometimes I get impulsively rash.
Hello?
How far are you away from coming?
I'm by Palisade Mall right now. It's
Oh, you got a good 45 minutes at least.
Definitely.
All right, I brought the ladder back in my tools because I didn't just want to leave it there. I sanded 2 holes that I did by the sink, but I had to patch a couple of more that I found today. So,
Okay.
but did you buy the blind?
Yes.
So I'm gonna bring the ladder back.
Yeah.
You want to put the blind up today?
Yeah, we get it out of the way, and I don't know if you have time, Billy, man. Let's set it up that snowblower.
Okay, we have to go to Home Depot to buy the oil for that snowblower.
Okay, yeah, we do.
And then we'll take the gas can and we'll fill it up.
Yes, we'll fill it up the gas can too. I feel bad for the guy. He was gonna go to dialysis, and he did it with the hand the other day.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you buy the doorknob for the bottom lock?
Not yet. We're gonna do it when we go to Home Depot.
All right, so when we go to Home Depot, we got to get that too.
Okay.
All right,
Do you
so
know how to put that on?
say that again?
Do you know how to put that on?
Of course, that's easy.
Oh, okay, Billy. I'm sorry, brother. All right, my man.
Oh my God. All right, so
Yeah.
call me when you get here.
Yeah, okay.
All righty.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh my God. What's this night? Oh no. That was a joke. You know what? I gotta get to Twitch and put you back. I think I banned you on YouTube too. I did. I went nuts. I was pissed. All right, let me get to Twitch before I forget. Oh no, now it's Mom. This is just multitasking hell now for me. What is it, Mom?
Where are you going?
I gotta meet Sade. We have to go to Home Depot and do a few things.
Oh my God.
I don't even remember how to.
Just remember driving.
Yes, Mom.
Be careful because that's ice there. So don't go fast.
Community
Remember.
followers list.
When you're being nice.
Who's being nice?
Psycho. Is Taquito being nice?
How the freak can I un
What a dummy I am. Looking at that,
followers?
thinking that's all cigarette. It's nothing.
All right, Mom. I'm looking for your name.
Whose name?
Nothing, Ma. Nothing that you know.
I'm just asking.
I know, but you're
Why don't you
distracting
say-
me.
why don't
Actually,
you say my name? You
no,
say,
not
I'm
you.
looking for
Oh, there
your
you
name.
are. Red Star.
Man, can't even talk.
How do I? Red Star.
¿No tienes cigarrillo?
No.
You don't have to go so sarcastic. No.
How do
Just
I
tell me
do
no,
it?
Mama. I don't. Always sarcastic with me.
I'm on your channel.
Instead of saying no, Mama. No.
How the hell do I do it now? Settings. Moderation. Unban. That's a request. Stop ban Eunice. View and modify your banned users list. There you are. Delete. Unban. You have been unbanned. Red Star. Now I gotta do it on YouTube. So you're clear. YouTube's a little easier. And like I said, I apologize. I was rash. I was tired and I was actually exhausted, and it was like, but I apologize. At least I know I can apologize. I'm not one of those people that won't admit when they do something rash and wrong. Okay, this is in settings.
Where's my title?
Community moderation. Yeah, it's gonna be here. I think. Hidden. Yeah, you're gonna be here. I mean, as I see some of the bands, Best Adult Dating, I'm looking at these YouTube, it's like sick. You know something? Maybe I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. Right there. Save. Unbanned on YouTube. So we took care of that. There you go. It was my fault. It was my fault. I took it to the extreme. I was too rash. I hear you. Because mom is really... I could show you something, an artifact, and Mom spelt it wrong. Do you want to see something that's... It was blessed, and it was on her coffin. And a bishop sent it to me. It's been blessed. It's a image. I'll show it to you. This is real.
Oh, that's my baby. I gotta hang them up.
You spelled her name wrong though when you put that like that.
What? Teresa.
Now, in Spanish maybe it's Teresa, but it's Teresa. It's Mother Teresa.
That's
So
my
this was
baby.
actually blessed, and this was lying on her when she passed. This was on.
Mother Teresa.
that.
She helped everybody.
And it's been blessed.
That's right.
And Mom's has to still hang it up. But this was on her grave, on her coffin. And it was blessed and sent to me
They made her like a saint.
by a bishop. Yeah, Saint Teresa. That's just an example. Here, Mom.
That's
Take
my
it.
baby.
Watch it. It's got glass. Don't drop
Be
it.
careful. That's my baby. She was an angel. And she's still an angel.
It's you know, that's just an artifact for the side. What's up, Mike?
She helped all the poor people with leprosy.
And then, I don't want to talk about it because Mom is here, but we went to a grotto. I don't want to get into the specifics because it's really personal. Mom will start crying when my brother. And they said he had 0% to live.
Okay, let me go.
Yeah, she needs to go. You need to go.
Yep. I don't need to hear.
Yeah, you don't need to hear this. So we lit a candle at the grotto. It was in the Bronx.
That is true. And a miracle. I don't know how. But
And he survived for 4.5 years as a vegetable. But we went back the next day to retrieve the candle because we were going to put a new one to light. And I don't know if you've ever seen those candles, but they just burn out. This one left like an image in it. And it looks like someone's kneeling and praying to what looks like a bishop. We have the candle. It's in that room. Mom's room. It was like a miracle. And it burned this. I mean, it's pareidolia. You see what you want to see. I could show you the candle. This was in 1995 when my brother tried to commit suicide. He jumped off a roof 6 stories and survived. And lived for 4.5 years as a vegetable. Quadriplegic, the whole deal. This was a really, really hard time in our lives. That's why I had to tell her to leave the room. But I'll show you the candle.
who doesn't believe?
Alexa, brighten living room light, 50%.
That's for whoever doesn't believe.
Mom already got the candle. She was coming
Okay.
this way with it.
That's right.
This is the original stuff that, at the time,
With a lot of suffering.
right there. It's hard to see it.
You gotta put in a bright light. And this one.
Again, it's pareidolia, whatever. But this is the candle. These candles just burn out. They don't usually leave like...
Exactly.
And it was a miracle. We've seen it as a miracle. And this grotto is well known in the Bronx for
Famous.
very famous place
Catholic.
for like miracles.
Yeah.
All right, man, put it back.
Did they really sell him? Means, bank?
What?
Today saw me praying to it and like like like
Kneeling.
kneeling. This is like me kneeling.
All right, go over there.
I mean, go over there. Don't talk to me.
Put it
like that.
back. No, I know. I don't want to
Don't-
get into. I don't want to get into it. I
understand,
don't
but
want to talk
just
about
tell
it.
me this is
I understand.
very close to me. Very close to
I,
you. I'm very
that's
close
what I
to-
mean. I don't want to get
I'm
into this
very
deep.
close to God.
I understand, but
This
I
is for
don't
people
want
to
to
believe
get
in God.
into this right now.
But
'cause
this
it-
is for people to trust God and believe in God. This is
that's why I really didn't want to bring it up. Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
we don't want to bring it up. It's-
Because then it opens up that door
Because
to
people
talk
should-
about this
because
prolonged.
It's something that God gave it to me.
That is a sacred piece of artifact for Mom and I. You know? So that has a lot of significance for us. Because just the way it all, yeah. I mean, you know what? Red Star, have you ever heard the song by, believe it or not, it's awesome. It's great. I can't play it because I'm on YouTube and Facebook. Have you ever heard the song Yahweh by Striper? It is powerful. It's a great song, but the lyrics, it's called Yahweh by Striper. It's metal, but and that's what they were known for. They were the Yellow and Black. That's how they made their careers.
You're serious?
Very spiritual in nature. I just told you this 5 minutes ago. No, I don't.
I guess Daddy, you should need that.
Here,
No,
here.
Just
Where
say-
is he? Here, take this.
You don't have to tell me a whole story.
I gotta go meet him in about 40 minutes.
I know. Be careful driving through this all ice on the ground.
I'm going next door. He's gonna drive. There's no ice out there now.
Okay, Billy, whatever, Billy, whatever.
But it's a really powerful song. What's up, Michael? It's a very powerful song. Check it out when you get the chance. I don't know if you like metal like I do. I like all music, but it is. Watch the video. It's really good. It's called Yahweh. Genghis, I don't know if you're still here. But I wouldn't be surprised, Red Star, if they did VR that word. I'm sure somebody invented it and are using it somewhere. Oh my gosh. But that is sacred, Mike. That's why it stays in the room on a shelf with my brother's picture next to it. It's a shrine thing. I will. I'll take a look at your profile. I don't use Facebook much, but I will check it out. And you're back on all the places that you were banned. It's done. It's all good. I mean, oh my gosh. Today is going to end up being crazy now. I wasn't expecting this. So now I got to do some things with him next door. I wasn't expecting it. I did a little patchwork this morning, and I got to touch it up with paint. But I found 2 more little holes. They put a new cabinet and a sink in the bathroom. So I had patched up the 2 that I seen. It must have been soap dispensers in the walls. They took them out. They left holes. So I had to patch it up with compound. I sanded it today. But then I said, when they put the vanity, there was 3 more holes I had to patch up. I had to fill it with compound. So that's wet. I have to sand it tomorrow and paint it. But we have to put a blind in the window and change one of the knobs on with a lock key. And he bought a snowblower. We gotta get it ready for the tenants. So today's gonna turn into a mission now. You're setting up your new professional weather station that I got as a gift. That's pretty cool. Now, he lives in a location where he has found actual Civil War, Revolutionary War. I don't know about Civil War. Let's rephrase that. Revolutionary War artifacts on his property. And I've seen, I can't believe the stuff he's got. Unbelievable on his property, which will definitely remain undisclosed. And he's got unbelievable artifacts on his property where he lives. Mike, do me a favor. Send me a picture of one of them in an email. You got to see this. It's unbelievable. I know it's not public. It's not like something he has out there like for people to know. Like, I'm sure there would be people lining up to buy this stuff, or museums or whatever. It's unbelievable what he has. And he has continually found on his property. I mean, there's even I believe, Mike, you might want to, I might misquote this, remains on his property. And the uniforms, and I don't know about actual physical skeletal remains, but like, he'll correct me. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the fire's going out. I love stuff like that. Like, I went to George Washington's headquarters. It's 10 minutes from my house. It is unbelievable, remarkable. It's right on the Hudson River. So historical. This whole area has a lot of historical artifacts where I live. But it's like amazing. And I know I have it. I took pictures of everything when I was there. I'll put a few. GW. The folder should come up. I think I labeled it GW. Why isn't this working? Search this PC. GW. Why isn't that searching? It's going to force me to look for this shit manually. I see Bear Mountain. Where the hell is GW? Pictures. Maybe it's in the picture folder. GW headquarters. There it is. All right. So you have to see how much stuff they have there. I'm going to look for an image of the actual headquarters first. Because I took so many pictures. The one from the tower is awesome. This one. Yeah, that's a beauty. Look at this. This is George Washington's headquarters. Right there. It's beautiful. That was his actual headquarters. That's the museum here with all the artifacts. But that is George Washington's headquarters. It's gorgeous. And you know who was a very important figure? His wife. She came from a very prominent, rich family, Martha. They give you a tour, they tell you the whole history. It's actually amazing. They actually should make a movie on Martha Washington. They really, really should. Because it would be so interesting for historical reference. This is the Freedom Tower. I forget, the Liberty Tower? I forgot what they call this. But that was built way after. And I took the picture of his headquarters from up here. But the artifacts, so many artifacts. And I've got a ton of pictures. The Hudson. Even, and I don't know where it is because I've got so many images here. There's even a sample of his hair. There. But like I said, there's just so many images to look at here. It's hard. Tons. Look at that. Those boxes were sunk on the bottom of the Hudson River with their tips just below the surface. They were intended to keep the British ships from moving up the river. That's out. That's unbelievable. And that's a picture of it. I took pictures of everything there. They let me. Hold on, let me close some out. Look at that. That's actually one of them. The cat, look at that. This is all in the museum. I recommend this if you're into history. I really recommend if you're ever over here. They used to put these across the river and the ships would hit them and sink them. This would actually be put across the Hudson with these big chains and they would put them stretched across. So when a ship would hit them, I wouldn't be surprised if it hit this one. Chain and boom. Parallel logs were floated into place ahead of it, positioned in difficult S-turn of the river and covered by the fire of shore batteries. The barrier presented a deadly gauntlet to enemy ships. Probably because of this obstruction, the British never attacked West Point. Isn't that interesting? It's things like that. That's wild. But again, there's so much. There's a replica. They have all the arms. So much. And it's all preserved in these cases. Look at that. It's beautiful. I mean, if you're a person that's into this kind of stuff, it's a must. Then let's get to more of the other stuff here. Look at the swords, the knives. Let me close some out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a problem, Houston. Okay, let me close some of these out. Okay, let's go to this one. And I took, like I said, I took pictures of everything when I was there. Look at that. Just simply amazing to see all this stuff. I took a few of the guns. The rifles, I took quite a bit. Oh my gosh. But where is... And they even have the China that they used. And I'm going to tell you, some of it has some interesting, what looks like mason. Or when you zoom in and you see some of the stuff going on in here, there's a lot of symbolism in this. I'm just saying. What's up, C? The compass. And it has the dates correlating them. See the dates? Look how old some of this stuff is. Like I said, I took pictures of everything. Because I love it. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful. And this goes on and on. I took like 200 photos. I mean, this really can go on and on. There's just so many artifacts. And I was just clicking away. But this is the stuff they used back during that time period. Look at this. 1664, 1700s. I mean, that is unbelievable. What's that one? 1807. Remember, this is George Washington's headquarters. That's beautiful. That's actually a depiction, an artist's rendition of his headquarters back then. This is kind of what it looked like back in time. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's history. Our history. All the different 1811. So yeah, like I said, I took images of everything in this place. And this could go on for quite some time. That's me standing in front of the ticket. You can see my reflection. But like I said, there's so much. Even the coins. Look at this. Look how old some of this goes. Incredible. Well, 800 years old. 700 years old. Look at this. 1144. That's unbelievable. That's coin collecting right there. To say the least, that's coin collecting. And like I said, there's just so many artifacts. It would take me all day to go through all these images. It is just too much. But one of the more curious artifacts is, like I said, I took close-ups of these because I found them fascinating. Just to see, what does it say? The end of the upright man is peace. Life is well thou have to do thee good, but fee those make no. It's like I had to take pictures of all this. Keep within compass, and you shall be sure to avoid many troubles which others endure. Look at that. And there's more like this. It's all about the compass. Let me kill some of these. Oh man, that's the other one I want to see. This one. I was trying to get close of what is being depicted inside of them. In God is our trust. And like I said, there's a lot of this. So I was taking close-ups because I found it fascinating. The artifacts. And then outside, there was some interesting stuff too that was built onto the sides of that tower. And I took pictures of all that. The symbolism. And there's a lot. This goes on and on. Like I said, I took pictures of everything. But where is his hair? They actually, and look at the china. Look at that. Unbelievable. And like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg because I've got a lot. I literally took pictures of everything, even what was inside the drawers. And I'm trying to find it. But it's hard. This could be it, maybe. There it is. That's his hair. That is a sample of George Washington's hair. So you can imagine what the geneticists would love to get a hand on that, right? That is an actual sample of George Washington's hair. Washington's hair. Right there. I was like, no way. They actually have a sample of his hair. And I also took, there's no video allowed in this place. It was only, even the headquarters, they would not allow video. I wanted to. I really wanted to, but they said, no, you can't do it. So I had to settle for photos. And I don't even know if they're in this folder of the room. I don't even think I was allowed to take photos inside Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. There was a fireplace in every room in his headquarters. Every room has a fireplace. That's how they heated them. And they even had these things that they created to keep bed warmers. They were like these big metal things that they would put under the beds to keep the beds warm. It's unbelievable. This is inside the headquarters. That's another angle. I believe this is his room. Yes, you're not allowed to go into it actually, but you can see where the railing is. That is his room. His mirror, his actual mirror is on the wall. A lot of the furniture is not, but there is a desk that was his, but it wasn't from that location. But they brought the desk in from DC or something. But this is his bedroom. This is the guy giving the tour. This was Washington's bedroom. I believe this is his actual mirror. That is George Washington's actual mirror that he used. It's obviously aged. But that's his actual mirror in the headquarters. That was his mirror. Again, there's a lot of historical stuff in here. This is where they would have like the gatherings. I'm looking for his desk. This is his desk. That is George Washington's actual desk. But it didn't originate at the headquarters. They brought this in. This is an actual desk he used, but he used it at a different location. I don't know if it was in Virginia, but this is his actual desk, but just not the one that was at the headquarters. They brought this in from another location to put it here. But that was his desk. Can you imagine? You're in Las Vegas. I hope you have a great time. Giovanni. So yeah, this was a great thing to look at. And there's a better angle of his mirror. Like I said, a lot of history here. Let me see if there's a picture of me. That fat person on the screen that used to be really fat. Oh my God. So yeah, that was awesome. I love it. And it's not expensive. It's like $7 to take the tour. A full tour. It's not expensive. And it's beautiful. And again, if you're a person that's interested in history, historical sites, that's a must. Oh, my fire's out. I'm getting cold. Just a little sidebar thing. Merry Christmas to you, belated. Happy New Year, Giovanni. Have a great time in Vegas. How's the weather in Vegas? Probably a lot warmer than it is here. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 13 degrees.
Ah, 13. I gotta get my fire going. There we go. Get this fire going. It's cold. Oh. And if you live in Texas, especially central, eastern, and points east, Louisiana, Alabama, even going into Arkansas. Be careful with the weather for the next couple days. It's possible severe storms, isolated tornadoes even. So if you live down there, just be mindful of the weather down there. Because I was looking at the maps the last couple of days, and it's not looking good down there. I'm going to look at it again. A lot of warm, moist air coming from the Gulf. A lot. Right there. That's a lot. That's a lot of warm moisture coming up into Texas with the cold air sitting in there with a weak low pressure here. You have rotation in the atmosphere. And you got that colder air in the 40s. And then you got this rush of warmer air coming in from the Gulf. And that's a recipe for storms. So keep an eye on your weather here for the next few days. Like I said, I would say central and points east. Moving into Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, maybe Alabama. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. I was right. That is a nasty cell here. Oh my gosh. Nasty. Look at this line. And it's all moving probably to the, because there's a low pressure. It's probably moving to the northeast. Let's see. Yep. Look at that cell. That is a nasty cell. But there's more. And it's early. It's just after 11 local time there. Look at these cells developing. And this is all eventually going to slide more to the east over the next 24 to 48 hours. So, like I said, if you live down there, just keep an eye on your weather. I'm going to look at one more thing. Radar Omega. My neighbor's going to call me any second. I got to get off. Oh, yeah, look at that. 5 alerts. Maybe severe thunderstorm. Yep, severe thunderstorm warnings. 2 places. And flash flood warnings. So there's a severe, oh, that cell right there. Severe thunderstorm warning here. So these cells that are developing, and there's quite a bit of them. Keep your eyes out on your weather down here. What's it like in Louisiana? I mean, not Louisiana. Vegas. Salt Lake. Let's look at, oh my God, that's him. Are you there?
1 minute.
I'm coming. I'll meet you there.
See you.
Bye. I gotta go. Vegas. No precipitation. Cloudy, but no precipitation in Vegas. They've got warnings probably for snow here in the higher terrain. Yeah, but that's normal. And in Utah too. And way up here, all these snowy areas. Anyway, I gotta run. I gotta go meet my neighbor. Have a blessed day. Giovanni, have a great time in Vegas. Red Star, Caesar, Genghis, Anyone who's maybe watching on Facebook, etc. Have a great day, and I'll be back later on tonight.